Hey guys, Darker Summer coming at you, and I am in Fulton Market, and I just went to the PlayStation event, and it was so much fun. So I would suggest, so I was at the PlayStation event, and for Bend Studios, for the game called Days Gone, and it was epic. We got there and it had free food and everything. Now, I will say this, that any gameplay footage I got had to have a guy like over the shoulder kind of view for some reason. That's what they told me, so don't dock me on that, because for some reason they told me that any gameplay footage I had to have over the shoulder, so that was a thing. It was super awesome. I got a free glass and everything, which I am going to put photos in this video, and I'm going to show you the experience of Days Gone. I will say the game was very, very hard. It's way different than any Left 4 Dead you've ever played, any Resident Evils or Dead Spaces. Those are like my kind of games, and this is way different. It's more of like upgrading and tactical, and the Horde, oh, is it hard. So without further ado, instead of me rambling, let's get into this video.
You gotta fill up. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of the way here in a minute. We're absolutely thankful and blessed to be here tonight with a couple of the game developers. They have been working on this game for the last 5 years. So Jonathan and Jim to my right are both with Bend Studio, who's been a great PlayStation partner for the last many years. And we're really, really excited about Days Gone, which comes out next Friday, April 26th. But before we get into the game, why don't you guys tell me and tell the fans a little bit about yourselves? Because I know you both have some unique backgrounds in the gaming and entertainment industry.
So my name is Jim. I'm a senior technical artist at Bend Studio. I'm a gaming addiction. I'm what you would call a completionist. I've played through the game 3 times now. I have a platinum. Pretty proud of that. So I have a background in film and visual effects. Sorry, I know Jim and Tom actually before we worked at the studio together. We've worked on movies together in the past, like Deadpool and Star Trek. And then we're now working on this amazing video game, Days Gone. I'm super excited about it.
What do you say? Cool. So here was my first question to you guys. We spoke earlier. we have a lot of massive video game fans in the audience, and I find it fascinating that we only hear from you once every decade or so. So what goes on in a small independent studio? Obviously, PlayStation and Bend Studio have a relationship that we're very thankful for. But what goes on in a studio of your size? First off, tell us a little bit about how many employees you have at Bend Studio. What's been going on the last 5 years?
Yeah, so it's super interesting to get out with people and see how excited people are about the game. We are, working in this small bubble of nerds and artists and all different gamers, making a product and making a game, and we hope it's super interesting and exciting to actually get it out in people's hands and let them experience it is amazing. We basically collaborate as a small team and vet our ideas together, and then we sort of expand out to QA across the world, which are testing the game. And we have testers who we ask many questions of how their experience was. We've been doing that for about the last year. So for the first 5 years of the game, people just geeking out on systems and art and trying to develop something that is unique and interesting and is super enjoyable for people to play. And then there's a lot of beer also. So it's a beer in the process.
It helps the creative process for sure. But we're fully heads down on Days Gone. Like that's our baby. It's our only game.
So you just touched on beer. Tell me, this is unique in the sense that, again, we are Bend Studio, and Days Gone is working with Ballast Point to create a beer inspired by a video game. Why is your location of Bend, Oregon, and your studio, Bend Studio, very uniquely positioned to do this together?
Well, it's a little known fact. Bend, Oregon has the most breweries per capita in the entire, maybe the world, at least the United States. I think there's like 35 breweries and less than 100,000 people. It is awesome. So we're very, very privileged to be living in that.
Yeah, when the collaboration with beer and a game came up, it was like, no-brainer. We also have, interestingly, a collaboration going on with Ducati right now, where they actually have a drifter bike they've made. I think it's only available in Europe, and there's. But if you call Ducati, maybe if there's enough people. Definitely there's people in our studio who are super interested in getting on. Tons of people ride motorcycles in our studio. We're in the middle of Oregon, which has a really unique biome grouping around it. Not to geek out too much, but basically we could drive in any direction 30 minutes and you'll have lava fields with lava caves. You're in the middle of the desert. We're in deep forest. Jim and I regularly go snowboarding before work. Don't tell people that. That's sort of it. When we show up at 11:30, 12:30 in the afternoon, it's because there was a medical incident probably and we weren't able to get to work. Or there was a lot of snowfall and potentially we wanted to go snowboarding. So 25 minutes away we have Mount Bachelor. There's this incredible diversity, which seems kind of surreal in a video game to traverse a pretty short distance and have these different biome experiences and different climate changes, but it's actually real where we live. So we can literally, from my office, look down and there's a river, and it could be frozen part of the year, it could be people in rafts and kayaks and all that going on. So the ability to sort of walk outside and experience that environment and try and put it into a game has been super unique.
Yeah, so I'm looking out in the audience, and probably half or less than half of the folks here have had the chance to play the game. Tell us a little bit about it. So we all know it's an open world game. We all know you're this biker dude, Deacon. Why is this game different from other open world games? What makes you guys prideful about what you created in this game?
I'm going to hand this over to Jim, who is the completionist. Jim has beaten the game 3 times. He's got platinum. He's highly addicted to the game. We're trying to wean him off it so he can get actual work done. But we pretend like gameplay is work, so apparently he's a really hard worker. So we're going to hand the mic to him and he'll answer that.
Jim, aka Ryan Gosling or Jake Gyllenhaal, we keep hearing that. We keep hearing that.
I have played the game a lot, and I think there's comparisons drawn between, Sons of Anarchy because there's bikers in the game, or Walking Dead because there's zombies, but the innovators are different. They're not exactly zombies because they're evolved and they're living, breathing organisms we need to feed and drink. And, they have these migration patterns. So the game is like, it started from that collision of inspirations with bikers and a pandemic and zombie apocalypse, but so much more than that. It's its own living, breathing thing now in this open world that's completely dynamic with changing weather and time of day and these different threats. And you have to imagine what would the world look like if there was this pandemic and a lot of people were wiped out? Who would survive? And it's the craziest, most dangerous people would survive, and that's exactly what the world has become. And so it's basically this amazing duality between encampments that are safe and people are trying to survive in these encampments, and then this incredibly dangerous open world.
Yeah, the other thing, just from what I've learned about the game, and specifically why we're here tonight with this peer collaboration and this gameplay, you guys are based in Bend, Oregon. All of the game was shot and filmed in the Pacific Northwest between Bend, Portland, and Seattle. We got together with the head of the studio and the head beer master from Ballast Point, and they literally took oaks and herbs and things that were natural to the game and the environment of the Pacific Northwest, and we created this beer based on those products and herbs. So super interesting. Tell us what the landscape of the game looks like. Why is the Pacific Northwest so interesting to this game title, Today's Gone, and why does it happen to be so beautiful and cinematic throughout gameplay?
Again, it's that massive diversity in a small area, both from an ecological standpoint, different animals, different types of plants that grow, but also just the environmental conditions. We have snow and rain, and they all happen in very short periods of time. So even in real life, it'll snow a foot, you'll go outside, it'll be perfectly sunny in the same day, and then it'll rain in a short burst.
Chicagoans are not taking any of that. We play golf on Saturday, we're shoveling on Sunday.
I love it. And maybe there could be an event in Chicago someday. That would be awesome. We walk around. The killer part about where we live and building a game in the place that we live is we can literally just walk outside and sort of study that environment and all of these different conditions. So, I mean, we geek out about like weird material stuff, like, well, what does a leaf look like when it's wet? What is it like when it's snowing? What is it when it's dead? What is it like when it's alive? And you get to sort of just walk outside and look at that. And in film, we'd work on big projects like, Star Trek, spaceship. Like, what is a spaceship? What does outer space look like? I don't know. Who's going to outer space? Not me. But I can walk outside and see what a frozen river looks like and try and recreate that in the game. So it brings this sort of authenticity to the game that because we live in that environment, we get to sort of bring that to the game, which is a super unique thing.
So Jonathan, will you take us through that? Is your production team over the last 5-7 years actually been out, the film crews, in the local nature, filming shots that are now in the game? Is that how that works?
No, we just sit in the dark all day long and cry into our keyboards.
Okay, my job here is done.
Yeah, just click on mouse and just tears of, no, it's awesome. We actually, we do actively hike and camp and go to rivers and lakes and all those different places. I mean, Bend Studio is really amazing. We have a really lots of work environment and awesome work. So the process for us is really shooting lots and lots of reference. We do photogrammetry. We'll actually shoot lots and lots of pictures of something, and if we shoot enough pictures of something and